Yo, has your phone ever gone kaput when you're using it? Had a real critical moment, and now everything you were doing is lost in the void? Well, my friend, there's no need to endlessly suffer in the darkness. Storm's a character that's going to be able to get your battery back up and charged so you can get on that hot date with Groot. So let's take a little peek at her skills, starting off with Windblade. And don't forget to put on your wind-resistant goggles like you're an old-timey pilot, otherwise you might lose your eyesight. You're going to want to be in body shot barrier mode 24/7 because there's no criticals with this. Just pretend everybody's low IQ and they have nothing above the neck. It's a projectile based weapon that slices through the air very quickly and very easily. It'll also pierce through multiple enemies. I wouldn't suggest using this to blow out the candles on a birthday cake, but you could if you wanted to. You can use your height to the advantage to look over at the enemy's backline and just really harass them and keep them under the weather. Running out of air is a death sentence, so you're going to want to keep an eye on your ammo count. If you can use your height and cover to your advantage, you're going to really oppress everybody. And if you're lucky, you might have the enemy team tilt mirror you. Now it's time to whip out a phone charger and get that phone back online. You could also use your zappy fingers to torture someone like you're in a Bond film, or just jump out of the bushes and taser them like a sane individual. Ball Rush has also got a wind up, and it's got a range of about 40 meters, so you're going to want to watch that. You should be using this as your last hit on a filthy little Spider-Man that's trying to get away. It's way stronger and way easier to hit than your left click, so I always save it for the last hit. If you can get that wind up time down, you're gonna be Gucci. It's also got a 1 meter radius, so you should have a pretty easy time hitting anybody trying to escape from you. Now you're gonna have to ask yourself, do I feel lucky, punk? Wait, no, that's not the question I wanted to ask. The question is, do you want to move fast or do you want to hit hard? If you swap to tornado mode, you and your teammates are going to be slick as hell and hard to hit. You'll be like a hopped up Jack Russell that got into your G fuel supply. You'll be able to get the points faster or get away from enemies even faster. Maybe you're a turtle and speed's not quite your thing. You can swap to thunder mode, which is indicated below your crosshair with an icon. After a short delay, it also indicates how many people are affected by your weather control. You have a 15 meter friend zone radius indicated by a circle around you. Anybody in there's gonna get a buff. I'm always swapping between playing with the team and getting some high ground to look at the enemy's backline. But most of the time I'm just Netflix and chill with our backline because damage boosting potatoes is gonna make them more effective. Use your best judgment, it's situation dependent really. Now we're gonna move on to Goddess Boost, which is basically weather control on steroids. We're going to be worshipping the wind beneath this goddess's feet. Pop an E while you're in tornado mode will have you feeling like a zoomer that's on TikTok all day, just zipping around the map. You'll get even more speed and you'll slow any enemies caught in your circle down as well. Bad weather will have them bogged down. If you pop E at the start of a map, you'll be able to get to a point even faster than your enemies and set up before them. You'll also be bobbing and weaving and harder to hit. If you've suddenly become health bar deficient, you can get to healing items far quicker. Now that our tornadoes fizzled and sizzled out, we're going to move on to Thunder, which is definitely my favorite mode. As soon as you pop E, you're going to zap anybody inside the circle like you're tasing a stalker. It'll do damage over time within the circle and boost your teammates and yourself's damage. You'll be a veritable walking and talking bug zapper. You'll be doing so much burst damage with this that you'll be leaving HP bars empty, just like my soul. You'll be basically cosplaying an electric chair. It's also great for helping your backline anytime someone pushes you. Crank this puppy as soon as Sticky Spider Gerber enters your range and then right click him as he tries to escape. Just when you thought the bad weather was over, a friggin' hurricane comes in and wipes out your town. A mega hurricane is your ultimate. It does a lot of damage, but it can put you into a vulnerable state. You might want to use it from cover because as you're doing the voice lines, you can still be damaged. And after you've used it, you can still be damaged even though you have a ton of armor. If you can get this ult onto the enemy's backlines for a little spinning and winning, you're going to be Gucci. But don't stick around too long because you've only got 5 seconds and then you'll come out and they'll just burst you down. Before using it, you're going to want to wait till your enemies have no raincoats, umbrellas, or healing ultimates. Try to always target the squishies because they go down faster and you won't necessarily kill any of the tanks. If you can find the right time to put some people through the spin dry, you can actually clutch up some games. Hand collect a bunch of usernames up the top right. Cranking out some multi-kills is very satisfying, you're going to love it. Using this natural disaster to create some chaos is great. You can use it on an enemy's strong position like high ground and have them running around like chickens with their head cut off. Well, that's about all we have for you today. I thank you for watching, and if you liked it, I would appreciate a like, comment, and next week's winning lotto numbers down below. Peace.